Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 83. If you are new to this channel, it's a channel about cross stitch. I hope you like what you see. Stick around, subscribe, comment, do all the things, interact. You're gonna love this community, so stick around. I am so excited for this episode. I have so much information and let's do this. So first of all, the shout out for Sue in regards to the chart. We had an overwhelming response. Lots of people gave us direction, and then Stitching May came in for the win. She literally found the chart for us over on eBay. And it was so late at night, I snagged it up for Sue, and we're waiting for it to get here so I can get it to her, but super excited that we found the book for her. So she was overwhelmed. Her message was, she literally started crying when she woke up to that message in the morning. So, very much appreciated. And that's what we can do. Help each other out. I love that. I just love that. So, as far as that, that's literally the only major update. Stick around. I've got some finishes. I've got my whips. I've got a giveaway stuck in here. Plans for May, all the things. So, the new part that I'm doing on this now is a featured friends part, to where send me at janetjabber@gmail.com a picture, or you can get on any social media. Send me information and I will gladly share it on here. So for this week, Katie did Stitches. I'm putting it here. Reached out to me, and not only does she have an amazing finish to show, but and it doesn't have to be finished. You can send me works in progress, whatever. I'm just wanting to share the love with everyone. So anyway, but she is also a floss tuber, so we have to go check her out. And along that lines, if any of you are floss tubers and I don't know that on this channel, tell me that in the comments so that I can go look at your channel. I watch Flosstube all the time, but I don't always find everyone. So tell me. And I am behind on comments, and I will get caught up. And let's get back to what I'm talking about. Featured friends, Katie. So I have a picture I'm going to put here. And this is a 99 ink circle. And she actually, I'm going to look down at the note that she sent to me. She stitched this for a cousin, and she had to come up with a unique finish for it because her cousin flies in. So she grabbed this from that finish that I showed you is a picture from one of her floss tubes. So anyway, she did it for a Christmas present. She had to get you creative with it. It's stitched on 32 count AL linen by Picture This Plus, all DMC floss as called for. And she said in the message to me that not long after she gave that present to her cousin took up cross stitching. So that is super cool. Anyway, everyone loves a whip parade. So if you go check out Katie Stitches, I hope I'm saying that right, sweetie. She has a whip parade in her latest floss tube. So let's go check her out and give her some love. And along those lines of giving love, the hashtag under 1,000 subs club, I've got a couple of you that are connected with the Black Needle Society. And if you've been here at all, you know I love these girls. So let's give some love that way. The first one that I'm going to mention is called the Pattern Queens, which is Laura and Keisha. And they are just two very good friends that get together, and they'll do stitch-alongs or they'll do a normal floss tube. So you get a variety of things, and it's just a joy. They'll ask each other questions and learn more about each other, and it's a lot of fun. You really feel like you're sitting there stitching with someone, listening to those two interact. And the other one has jumped on the floss tube thing. She was part of another channel and now she's not. I'm rambling. I'm talking about Athena. Stitching Goddess Designs has her own channel now. Go give her some love. She makes custom t-shirts that are stitching related. She is the like a customer service for the Black Needle Society, but a lot of fun. She is also Harry Potter inspired and has lots of things that she'll throw in stitching wise, and at the end she does like a Harry Potter corner, for lack of better words. Go see her. She'll explain it all. She's a lot of fun. She has longer videos. Both of those ladies, both of those channels have longer videos. So if you're needing to like buckle down and just chill, they're the ones to go check out. So what it was, we're gonna jump into my stitching here. I feel like all right, I have a almost FFO that I want to share with you. And almost because I'm just tweaking it. So these are my Plum Street Samplers. Hello series is what I call it. So hello spring, summer, fall, and winter. All of these are stitched on Queen Anne's lace, 32 count Queen Anne's lace. I think it's 32 count. Anyway, here's my two ideas, and I'm leaning toward one more than the other. So all I did, when I say almost FFOs, I did all the things, got this on foam board. But here is what I am struggling with. I'm gonna just have spring here. This is the pack that I got at Michael's. And this is one of my thoughts. But it just doesn't have much pizzazz. So my next thought, I picked this up at probably Hobby Lobby, and I painted it, roughed it up, did all the things. I don't even know which way I want it. It's perfectly square. I'm thinking of like this, and now I have thought of going back to Michael's, and you can get, is the word filigree? It's like this whooshy stuff in wood, and like paint it and glue it on here. So either put it there or move this up here and put that pretty design there. I kind of think that better. I don't know. I'm not big with the bows and stuff like that. But this is what I'm leaning toward. I think every one of them would look good on this board that I painted, roughed up, made it look a little, I think this is what I'm going for. So I'm just telling you that because if you think that would look good, buying one of those, it's almost swirly, kind of like this, and putting it down here, and no more words, but that's what I'm leaning toward. This may be noisy, sorry. Not too bad. So that's my almost FFO. I just needed to do something this weekend that I felt like I pulled off of that pile. So, all right, I do have a stitching finish to show you. And this is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries April version of they're these quote things. I'm gonna mess it up. I don't even have it. So whatever. There's quotes for like almost every month of the year. I can come up with one of these. I had fully finishes of these a couple videos ago, probably for February and March. But April showers bring May flowers. This is stitched on, as you can see, a 28 count chai tea jobelin, and I have plenty of room, so I can possibly put a couple more on there. And so that will be one of the, I'm going to turn this one into a cubit like I did the other ones. And, but of course, April's over. Whatever. You know, if you watch me at all, I'll just get into a finishing thing and then all of a sudden it'll be up. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Another finish, and I'm super excited about this one, is my little Eagle Manor. This is a Lindy Stitchy. This is on a scrap piece of like 18 count hand dyed by me. I started this entire series during the March bracket thing. So now I'm just plugging away. I finished the other one, finished this one. Yeah. So little tiny ones, just wanting to get my little tiny ones out of the way. Oh, zipper, sorry. I didn't know I zipped that up. So that's done. And that's it. That's my finishing for the week. Two tiny little things. I have such big projects that I throw in those tiny ones every once in a while because this girl needs some finishes. All right, let's see my whips for the week. My first one is my queen, my spring queen. And my spring queen is a Mirabilia that is being stitched on 28 count white tee Lugana by Color and Cotton. And I am so excited where this is. This is where she's at. I am loving it. These arms are kind of what I'm working on right now, but I got this in since I've seen you last in arms. So loving how she's coming along. I still have, I'll work on her until the first day of summer. So yeah. My next piece, I really only probably got, if I got 500 stitches, I'd be surprised. But I was trying to put 100 stitches on a day. I kind of fell off the wagon. I'll get back on the wagon. I love my full coverage. Haid, Magic Study. I am at like, I don't know the percentage right now, but I know that when I got my stitches in this week, I hit 10,000 stitches. So I had started this at the beginning of the year. Candace K and there's more people stitching this, but Candace K was the one that kind of poked me in the side and said, let's do this. So I love her for helping encourage me to do my Haids. So that has been a lot of fun. And 10,000 stitches, wow. I only have, 430 to go or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. All right. My next one that you see on here sometimes is, I don't show this every week, but I try to put a thread of it every day. I missed, I don't know. I only do that when I'm at work. So anyway, this is Silver Moon Tea by Mirabilia. And it is being stitched on a 25 count Lugana that I dyed myself. And this is where I'm at. And I need to cut this fabric down. This is where I'm at. I'm actually doing this one 2 strands tent style. And I love the coverage that it's doing and all the things. So I'm loving how this is coming along. But see, I have this extra down there and it's kind of a pain when I'm stitching. I probably should chop that off today before I go back to work. My pile goes down and it gets so high up here, I'm afraid that a cat or a varmint is gonna come see me and knock it all down. All right, this next one, I had told you I had to rip stitches out. I made the plan that I was gonna make changes, so I am on that. I am talking about the 2020 Pandemic Sampler by Stacie Girl. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Anyway, this is what it originally is supposed to look like. I am going to be cutting that down. I am stitching this on a 32 count Lugana that I dyed per her directions. And I am happy to say my modified version of my borders met up. So happy about that. So I'm going to work on filling in the borders and then figuring out which motifs I want to throw in there, and I am excited about this piece. What a game changer it can be. Mess up the border, realize you got to rip out, and then go, I'm doing it my own way now. My next one, I touched a lot of stuff this week, a lot of stuff. So my next one is Year One from Frogwarts. This is the pattern. I know it's got, I'm in the plastic still, but you can still get this on the Black Needle Society's page. I am stitching this on 32 count Vintage Country Mocha. And this week I got in the sorting hat. And I would have never believed that this color was going to turn out as beautiful as it is. But it actually is old purple paint, which is, I love it. Katie did an amazing job. Katie from the Black Needle Society is the one that designs these, and love it. Love it, love it, love it. So plugging away with that. I would like to see that done before the new one comes, but I don't know if that's going to happen. All right. I am going to explain this one a little bit more later. So right now I'm just going to show it to you and then I'll talk about it more in plans. So I stitched on a Mill Hill spring bouquet. It's actually a butterfly. So I showed you the back. This is where I got, good job, Janet. That's where I got outlining the butterfly. And this takes me back in time. So I've only ever stitched one other Mill Hill, and it says Diva, and it hangs on my refrigerator. I should have showed it to you. I did it for my daughter ages ago, but I am an in-hand stitcher now, and I do the sewing method. And that is when people ask, how do I get so much stitching done? That's partly why I was able to embrace it, and it just clicked with me. So yes, I still have my Q-steps. Yes, I still have skull roll rods. Who knows what the future will hold, so therefore I don't downsize all that. But this really is poke and stab, because you can't do the sewing method with perforated paper. But that is that. And one more whip to show you. And it's actually a new start. And Mary Ashcraft helped me along on this. I sent her a message. I'm like, girl, I'm struggling with these colors. And she's like, yeah, several of us are. So I'm going to post the picture of it here. And it's Caterpillar Cross Stitches, Hello Spring. And this is where I'm at on it. Really, I just have a daffodil done in the center and a few little things around the edges of it. I love my color choices so far. Love them. This fabric, I think, is absolutely, for me, the perfect color for a spring one. It is a 28 count water lily Joblin. And I just love it. So all I did with my colors on this was darkened them up a little bit, I guess is the thing to say. They were super bright, and these still are a hot mess, but I just darkened them up a little bit. So that's what I did. If anyone's interested, I can share, but this cracks me up. I just realized this sitting here with you guys. Look at my walls behind us. Of course I love this color. Look at my walls. But it's still a perfect spring color for me, and I love this. I feel like I've been hoarding this piece of fabric for a long time, and this was finally the project to jump it out and bring it out to do. So, yay! All right, that is all of my stitching for this week. All of my stitching. So, we are going to do a giveaway. And I have been waiting to give this away because I don't know why. I collect some stuff, and then I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's add this to a giveaway pile. So I have some things. But this week is just this one chart. I am giving away the Heartstring Sampleries Little Fobs Tea Time Edition. So if you are into tea, you don't have to be into tea. If you would like to stitch this, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I bought this by accident because I have two. So I have like a ton of these little things to finish. What do we want to say? I don't know what to say, guys. Spring. That's so boring because everybody's saying that. When you get up in the morning during the springtime, what is one of the favorite things that you look forward to seeing in the morning? And it could be not. Like, you could be like, I am not a morning person. Use the word spring, but talk to me about spring. I love getting up in the morning, and the sun is peeking through, and, well, I don't love that it keeps peeking through earlier and earlier because I want my sleep. I work seconds, so I don't get to bed till after midnight. But it just there's just a different energy in the air when spring comes. So talk to me about spring, and we'll do that giveaway. And along that lines, I want to talk about, before I jump into my plans and all this stuff, is buy me a coffee. I want to thank Tanya, Karen, Nikki, and an anonymous someone. So thank you so much for buying me a coffee this week, which for me is a Fancy Flosser AT. I appreciate your generosity and your thoughts. So what that does is it allows me to still give back to the community through giveaways, or I mail out just random happy mails, and I've told you that before. So don't forget to fill out the happy mail form if you haven't. It's linked below. just so that I can do random mailings. So, all right, I'm gonna talk to you about plans, and then I'm gonna go through my tiny bit of haul and mail and stuff like that. So for May, I am changing it up, and I am excited about this, and I'm afraid I've overwhelmed myself, but it is what it is. We're gonna try it, is what we're gonna do. I always think that I'm gonna do something on the 13th and 25th of the month, and then I just like lose track of time and blah blah. So other floss tubers or other stitchers have done, like, they give themes to the days of the week, and so that's what I'm gonna do. The Mill Hill kit was going to be part of Mill Hill Monday. The Witchy Stitchers, Stitching Mommy, there may be, if there's somebody else, I don't know who they are, but those two off the top of my head, I know they do Mill Hill Monday. I reached out to the Witchy Stitches, and Charlene gave me the heads up. So doing that. And then I'm going to do Wicked Wednesdays and Festive Fridays. I would like to touch more Halloween stitching and more Christmas stitching throughout the year and see some progress. So we're going to try that for the month of May, see how it goes, see if it's too like structured. I don't know, but we're going to try. Today, I believe, is the day that my WhipGo numbers get pulled for the month of May. So I look forward to seeing what that's going to be. That's going to help figure out what I'm doing in May. And then I always have my focus pieces of my magic study. Well, I have my daily one, my queen. And then my magic study is a monthly focus. Positivity rules. You're going to see again, pandemic and Queen of Freedom are all focus pieces. But I am going to focus on some finishes for this month. I didn't bring them over here, so it'll just be like if I get them finished. But I'll show them. Off the top of my head, Acceptance by Bendy Stitchy. I'm looking at them because they're over there and I should have grabbed them. Old Glory by Little House Needleworks, I believe. I have a Nora Corbett's Daisy that is so close, she needs legs and beads. And there's one more, but I can't remember what it was because I remember pulling 4. I wonder if I pulled Knee High by the 4th of July, which I'm not close to being done, but Knee High, just to get some more stitches in it. So those are ones that I'm going to try to figure in for my plans for next month. But all right, so the next thing I have on my pile here, look away if you've not gotten your Bestitch Me Fabric of the Month for April. Even though we're in the last couple days of April, it's just how these go, but they're just hitting people. So I'm not going to say the word. I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to show you what it is. So look away. There's the title of it. And I am in the neutral club. And that's what it looks like. I'm super happy with it. Super happy with it. Sometimes I think I should get these things in bigger pieces. But all right, look back. No more spoilers. No more spoilers. I'm trying to fold it and help myself when it comes time to clean up. That's not working. Good job, Dana. All right, the next thing is I have 2 more haul kind of things. 2 more purchases that are haul kind of things. This one is from Sweet Autumn Stitch on Etsy. And I didn't take them out of the bags because I just wanted to show you the label. So a little raccoon and a little sewing machine. And I guess I should have taken them out of the bags. So I have a little tote that I carry around. It's not even over here. That has like the corner gauge in it and spare needles in it and spare pair of scissors. I don't know. It's a whole thing. But I had bought one of these prior, and it is like it's like a miniature Altoid can. I'll put a magnet in the middle of it, and then I'll put my needles in it, and it just keeps them. So it's easier than like me ripping open a baggie and needles flying everywhere. So I wanted one for my work bag, one for my house bag, and one for my car. Because then I'm never going to get caught where I don't have what I need, am I? No. So I have one of those little roll around carts that sit over here and I pile stuff in. All right. My last bit of haul is from, you're going to never believe it, it's from Pumpkin Creek Prim. And this is my goodie bag. She gave me, now just so you know, she She gives you this little goodie bag every time. Y'all know this, right? First of all, my 6-year-old neighbor is going to steal this from me. Second of all, look at these little stickers. I add these little stickers to my water bottles. And then Bobbi will be with me when I'm at work and drinking water and being like, drink your water, young lady. All right, so I have been wanting these for a while, and then Bobbi showed them and all the things. So this is, and yeah, this is the Little Stitch Girl, and she has houses everywhere, but Bloom House, Sunshine House, Harvest House, and Frost House. Then, you know, Bobbi's in that round robin with me. So she puts up, oh, I'm not stitching tonight. I'm going to be putting stuff on, loading up on my page. And we're like, oh, what came in? And Bobbi's the one that got me all of these. So Bobbi said, she was like, just a sneak peek, Janet. I was like, oh, you're killing me. Now I got to stay awake till you get your orders up. But she hooked me up. She put it on so that I could get this ordered. So sheep and ladybug. I'm so excited about these cute little charts. They quickly stitch up. But Bobbi, if you buy like $35, you get shipping for free. So I had to throw in myself a Fiberlicious shades of gray. Very pretty. Still in the bag. I can always use a gray or a black, so it was just added to the pile. All right. That is it for my haul. I don't even know if I got any haul coming at me for next week. I don't know. I can't think. But I have a couple of happy mails for me that I want to share with you. So first of all, this one is by my friend Daylene, and this is a pass along. Complete surprise. It showed up in the mail, and I'm super excited to stitch this. Land that I love. It should stitch up really quick. It's like 91 by 65. So I'm going to get this together and get this stitched really quick. And then the last thing was such a sweet, sweet gesture. So Melissa, thank you so much. I've already thanked her. She sent me this cute little card, which I love the birds. And then she said she ordered 2 of these. And when it came, I was the first one she thought of because of my Sunshine's personality or whatever. But I have been wanting this chart, and I just had not pulled the trigger, and now I get to stitch it along with Melissa. So flea market flowers, and I believe she said this starts on June 1st, so I've got to get my button gear and get this gathered up and all the stuff ordered for it. I'll probably, I don't know, go over to, I'm going to look at my stash because it calls for 25 count. See what I've got in regards to that. And it's just DMC, so I probably have everything. So super excited. Thank you so much, Melissa. We had emailed back and forth, but I really do appreciate it. Those flowers are gorgeous, and I love them. Birds and flowers are my jam, and woodland animals are my big jam, besides my pretty ladies. So that is all that I've got for the stitching stuff and the haul and all the stuff. So I do want to, on a personal note, want to thank everyone for all of I just appreciate you so much for all your kind words and your encouragement through the whole thing with my dad's estate. It is done. And so many of you were like, I'm so glad it's done and you can move on. And I am moving on and just doing the things. So I felt a little bit of and maybe this explains it. Just from my round robin girls asked me this morning, where you been this last week, girl? You haven't commented so much. And just now, Jess, I can tell you, I think I've not known what to do. I said I didn't know how this was going to take because like I had to go into business mode and stuff like that. And now like all of that has been done and taken away. So now I think I'm just kind of like drifting. So figure out on new plans. Maybe all that I piled up on myself for May will be good, and to just figure out new things and new ways to do things. I don't know. We're learning. I'll just continue to learn. That's what I do. So, But that's it. That's as far as personal. My kids are doing great. My daughter is doing amazing. We're wrapping up the school year. What do we have? 4 weeks left of school here. Then that'll change things around here. And yeah, my husband cleaned out the garage-ish yesterday. And I started day 1 of a 6-day work week. So just normal around here. So I did take a couple of things into the framers, so I don't know when they'll be done, but you know, I'll have them here to show you when I'm done. And I'm going to try to figure out how to, that little thing to fully finish that one. But that's it. That's all I got. So I'm going to get off of here and let you get on to the next person to watch. So keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm sending you so much love. I love you guys. Bye.